Hi there, my name is Caroline and welcome to Caroline's Handmaids. This is day 2 because I made the first video a few minutes ago and I had the washing machine going, and when I played the video back I could only hear my washing machine. So wanted to redo this video. Welcome. I'm trying to be more consistent because I lose people with not being consistent. So I thought I'd come out. It's easier for me to come out on a Sunday and make a video than on a Friday because I'm always closing things on a Friday at work. So you're probably going to see me here more on a Sunday than any other week. And I'm also trying to do more pattern reviews and makes videos. So I've been on spring break last week with my kids. The kids' university was closed last week, so I took off to be with them. And this week I'm off again, this coming week, from the actual Easter week ahead. I took off because it's my birthday tomorrow, March 25th, and I turned 51. And I thank the Lord for giving me 51 years. Thank the Lord for getting me through so much, for giving me a beautiful family, my beautiful husband and my 2 children, my parents, my in-laws, my whole family. I thank the Lord for that. And like I said, I'm so grateful for this life because the Lord brought me through some trials. And as you know, if you follow me on Instagram and here on Facebook, through cancer, through metastatic breast cancer, it's actually going to be 3 years next month. I'll bring it up then again. But yes, and today my family is taking me out to one of my favorite restaurants. We all prefer to eat Indian food, but our non-Indian favorite restaurant is Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen in Washington, D.C. So we usually reserve twice a year to go to Gordon Ramsay. It's usually one is my birthday and my daughter's birthday, which is March and April. And then one in August for my husband's birthday and our wedding anniversary. So we kind of choose 2 times a year. And then for my son just loves us to order food and bring it home and celebrate. So, and he only wants Indian food all the time. But anyway, yeah, so I'm off this coming week as well. I was off last week, but my daughter and I did some house cleaning, took my daughter and I went on a road trip to none other than Mart Fabrics. Some of their friends were over on Friday, so it was kind of a busy week. Didn't get much time to myself. I did clean up my sewing room. I did organize my sewing room. I am sitting actually at the cutting table right now. So what am I going to do? What did I do sewing wise? I did a review of the Love Notions Aurora dress, and last week, and it's on my channel if you'd like to go see it. I'll link it below. I love that dress. I did that, and then I kind of lost my sojo, and I made scrunchies, hair scrunchies for my daughter and myself. I just felt like I was so busy at work and I just itching to go to my sewing machine, but just don't have time. So at the end of, I think it was last Tuesday or Thursday, I don't know, I don't remember, but I was so exhausted, but I just wanted to sew. I decided to pull up at like 5:30 or something. I decided to pull up a YouTube instruction for making a scrunchie, which is surprisingly so easy, and made up 6, and I plan to make up more of these scrunchies. Gosh, with the amount of fabric I have, I can whip up a gazillion of them, right? More than a gazillion. So we went to Mart Fabrics on Monday, and we picked up a lot of fabric. Again, they had the $1 fabric, and it's not anything inexpensive or cheap quality. It's like the best quality fabric for $1. So we picked up a lot of $1 fabrics. But then we told ourselves that we were going to get ourselves 2 cuts of fabric. Um, 2 cuts of fabric, and each that was not $1. If you go to the other floors, you can get all the regular fabric at 50% off. I'm only going to show you the 2 regular cuts. I think, I went to Joanns with my daughter the previous week when they had the simplicity patterns. We picked up a few simplicity patterns, and then we picked up some ribbon, and we picked up maybe these 2 cuts of quilting cottons, and came up to like $99. I mean, that's expensive. I went to Mart Fabrics. We picked up 2 large, they have these fill-up bags that you can fill up with anything. They have this area in the store, and they have these big gallon bags that you can fill up with zippers and buttons and ribbon tape and lace. And I got some embroidery, already done napkins that I can embroider on. I mean, and it's $10. So we both filled up huge bags of them. I'll show it to you in my next video because it's over there and I can show it on the next video. My daughter picked up some beautiful, big, huge spools of lace and ribbon for all that. I think I put at least 10 big spools of ribbons and lace. I mean, that's a huge spool. A whole bag of them for just $10. And then we got all this $1 yard fabrics, and each cut we did four yards per fabric, and then we picked out. So we got 30, 60, 80. Yeah. So we got 120 yards of fabric, right? Is that what I'm saying? Because we got $120 worth of $1 yard fabrics, and then the rest was those 2 $10 bags and the other fabric that I'm going to show you. The two cuts each of fabric that was not on sale, that was 50% off. So we spent $200 on all that. Oh my gosh, I could never. I mean, I do not want, you all know about Joanns, and they're filing for bankruptcy, chapter 11 bankruptcy, which is not, they're not closing doors, they're just redoing their stores, right? They're coming up with a new business model perhaps. But I felt kind of guilty walking out of Joanns paying $100 for these 2 cut of cotton fabrics and patterns, and my daughter bought some lace, and I got a pair of Fiskars left-handed scissors for my daughter, and that was $99. And then I walk out of Mart Fabrics spending $200 with almost 130 yards of fabric, right? I mean, that's kind of a great deal. So much for my rant. But let me show you the plan. So I was watching Zelda from Zelda Sews and Tiffany from Hoosier Handmaids. They both inspired me to make envelope pillowcases. So my husband and I want new pillowcases. I've had pillowcases, over our marriage. I don't think I've ever, we buy new sheet sets or whatever, and they're just there, and we wash and use them, right? So I thought I'd make new pillowcases. So I'm gonna pull up a lot of YouTube videos, and I selected one YouTube video. So when I went to Joann's, we picked up this and this to make pillowcase covers, 2 from this and 2 from that, because we both always have 2 pillowcases under our heads, 2 pillows under our heads, so they go well together. I am going to show you some of the patterns I plan to cut today and tomorrow. First, I'm going to show you Simplicity S9781. That's that. I want to make this view, the long view. I always make dresses that are at knee or below knee, I am going to do something that I've not done before, and which is make a long dress. So I'm going to do that out of this fabric that I got from Mart Fabrics. I think this has a bigger print and it's so nice. It's a cotton rayon. It would flow so well on a longer dress, the bigger print. I have always made knit. I always tend to make knit, so I want to move towards making cotton rayon for the summer and the spring. The next pattern that I want to cut out is this one. It's this Simplicity. I think the drawer number is R10506. I want to make the view that the lady is wearing. And I got this from Mart Fabrics. This is also one of the cuts that is not on sale at the $1. This is the 50% off, so this was $20 a yard, and I got it for $10, and I picked out 3. Same thing with this one. It was $20 a yard, and I got 3. Sorry, it was on 50%, so I got it for $10 a yard. Now my husband, he works for Dick's Sporting Goods, and he is a manager there, and he usually has a uniform to wear, like their Dick's Sporting Goods t-shirt, but they've informed management that management staff that they can wear business casual. So he's really excited because he really likes to wear shirts. He's asked me to make shirts for him, and wow, he always likes me to make things for him. So I decided to make Simplicity S8753 this, and I'm going to make the slim fit because my husband is a very slim man, and a slim fit would look well. And he's chosen this fabric, which I got from Mart Fabrics. It's a shirting fabric for $1 a yard. I picked up 3. That's one of them, and this one too was from Mart Fabrics for $1 a yard, and I picked up 3. This one is none other than Hobby Lobby, and I have enough. I have 3 to make that shirt, the slim fit. I'll start with 3, and those are my plans for this coming week. I am going to make a video by April 1st on my makes for February and March, and that's about it. And usually I close with a Bible verse, and this time I am not. I'm gonna say, I was thinking of a hymn, and my favorite hymn. It is Trust and Obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. Isn't that beautiful? I love that song. If I can find a version of it, I will link it below. And I also know that it's in most hymn books. That was one of my favorite hymns. And if you have a blessed spring break, and have a blessed Easter for those who celebrate. And I look forward to talking to you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.